Welcome back, guys. This is me, Cold Card 2018, back for another video. Today we're going to be doing a review, if that's what you want to use, review, just a little look at the 007 First Light game that comes out in about 6 months' time. We actually now have a release date. It actually comes out on March 28th. In 2026, so yeah, 6 months. Yeah, 6 months from now. And if you do purchase it and get the digital version, you can get it a day early, 24-hour early access. So it'll be out on the 27th. Clearly, can be played on PS5, Xbox, Steam, and Switch. Switch 2, not the first generation. Excuse me. So we're just going to have a quick look at the. Let's just read it quickly. IOI Interactive presents the world's first gameplay reveal for 007 First Light. An exciting new chapter in the James Bond legacy in video games. In this 30-minute premiere, you will get 20 minutes of gameplay walkthrough experience. Bond's first mission in the field, where Bond and his teammates are tasked with catching the rogue agent 009. And 10 minutes of developer commentary, a deep dive into the game's mechanics, gadgets, stealth systems, and combat. So we're going to watch this video, guys. I'll click in just a sec, and then as it plays, I'm going to pause and give it my thoughts. I haven't watched this yet. I was going to watch it last night when I noticed it came out, but I thought, no, I'll wait and watch it with you guys. So I give my live... not my live, because this is going to be a video, but my real thoughts. I haven't, it's going to be my real thoughts, it's pretty much a blind look at it. So enough talking from me. I'm going to stop talking. I will say though, guys, if you do purchase it now, pre-order 007 and get a free deluxe edition upgrade, which includes 24-hour early access, 4 exclusive outfits, a pack, gadget skin, agent Mark's weapon skin. I will purchase this, probably not now, but at some stage I'll purchase this before the release so I can get the 24-hour early access, guys, so I can play it early for you guys. Plus I've been looking forward to this for a while. Anyway, enough talking, let's get into it. Let's click it. We'll go full screen. Let me just pause it. Alright, I'm going to just mute myself for a sec while it plays, and then every time I pause the video and give my thoughts, I'll unmute myself so you don't hear me like breathing or drinking or whatever it is I may be doing. Alright, so let's get to it, guys. Here we are.
What he did in Iceland.
What he did was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Well, that first bit there was just pretty much the first bit from the trailer, so that's nothing new, but excuse me, I keep having to clear my throat. But anyway, that first 40 seconds is, that's just the trailer, which is, I do like it, it's pretty cool. But I will say what I'm looking forward to is to see the actual gameplay. Let's get to it. Let's continue.
Hi, I'm Hakan Abrak, Game Director on 007 First Light. I know everyone has been waiting patiently to finally see our game, and that's exactly why we're here today. So without further ado, and on behalf of our talented team, I'm incredibly proud to introduce an extended playthrough of Bond's first mission as a recruit. Please enjoy our gameplay premiere of 007 First Light.
This is a black tag operation, so
for anyone who's can't read, anyone who can't see down the bottom, if it's a bit too grainy and can't read it, is this, getting my words all muddled up. This footage was recorded, according to this, on the PS5 Pro So just for anyone who wants to know what it was recorded on, let's continue.
Discretion, ladies and gentlemen, is critical.
I will say, guys, just quickly that the graphics look really, just so far looks looks really nice. Looks clean, and I like it. And the car, that's a nice Jaguar. I mean, if that's Jaguar, that says it looks pretty cool.
Now, I could get used to this.
Don't act too impressed, dearest, or you'll blow our cover. And James, do quit your pouting.
I'm a glorified hood ornament. What could I possibly have to pout about?
Sorry if the assignment doesn't live up to your grand expectations. Someone must watch the perimeter. If 009 slips through our fingers, you're the last line of defense.
Exhilarating. Greenway's testing you, mate. That's all. Don't give him an excuse.
The cap looks good on you, though. Really brings out your cheekbones. Take a left up ahead, James.
Backseat driver.
What's that, darling?
Just a frog in my throat.
I don't know if I could read that right, but that says Carpathian. I don't know if that means they're in the Carpathian Mountains in the same area where the last mission of Hitman Word of Assassination takes place in Hitman 3, but if they are, that's pretty cool.
Halt!
Is everything in order?
Routine inspection, ma'am. Won't be a moment. All clear. Please proceed.
You think if I sold a kidney, I could afford to stay for a night?
I think I have. Stayed here, I mean. A wedding back in 22.
Doesn't sound like something you'd forget.
Well, the hen was in Cannes, so we flew in by private jet. It's dark and we've been drinking, so...
Oh, well.
Can.
At least Sheila will be happy.
Private jet.
What?
Nothing. Darling, nothing at all. What do you make of 009?
He was the best in his day. That was a long time ago. My guess is he's tired of running.
Greenway thinks we're being played. And since when do you trust Greenway? I said I did. They knew each other, though. That much is clear. Something to do with an operation called Nightfall.
That begs the question. Did 009 pick Greenway out of good faith or bad blood?
Well, we're about to find out.
I know this is off topic, but wasn't Operation Nightfall the operation that Palpatine did in Star Wars when Anakin and the 501st went into the Jedi Temple and took out the rest of the Jedi? I'm pretty sure that was called Operation Nightfall as well. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong something else. But let me know in the comments.
Pull up. This is our stop. We're live, gentlemen. Switch to comms. Monroe, with me. James, stay.
Save the world some other time, yeah?
Afternoon. Invitation, please.
Blake and Loretta York. Plus the help.
Welcome to the Grand Carpathian. Parking is right up ahead. Mr. and Mrs. York, enjoy your stay.
Much obliged.
Oh, they will.
I don't know if it's going to be like this for everything, but the little, I don't know what you call them, the little tips up in the top left-hand corner. I like that. That, you know, it's definitely familiar for Hitman, just the Hitman games, World of Assassination. I haven't played like the Absolution and Blood Money, like those sort of Hitman ones. I haven't played all those, but the World of Assassination 1, 2 and 3, we've been playing on the channel for a while now, but that's just something familiar that I like, so I don't know if there'll be more of that in the game or less of that, but if there is, I do like those little features, and they definitely are definitely those sorts of tips where it sort of actually puts the indicator on the maps. You can sort of, walk in that direction or drive, so you can get a feel for it. It definitely, I feel like, helps players that may not be like really familiar to the games or super good at games. You can sort of just head in that direction and explore as you go at your own pace, which I like. I do like that.
Right. We're entering the premises. Team status?
Nash, delivery area. In position. Singh, staff quarters.
Ronson, conference wing.
Kingsley, first floor suites.
Bond.
Parking lot. In position.
Greenway, Grand Hall. Switching off comms as instructed. Keep a low profile and don't let your guards down. 009 most certainly won't. Out.
Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to adjust the settings, see if I can make the graphics look a little bit better. So just give me 1 sec. That looks... don't know if that looks any better or not. I hope so. Alright, let's get back to it. Sometimes we'll leave those off. Alrighty. Sorry for that, guys. Just want to make it look a bit better for you. If it did do anything, I think it looks a bit clearer, but anyway, I'll get back to it. I'll stop talking.
Exactly the 5-star treatment. Oh, I'm stretching my legs. Bond, reporting suspicious behavior.
009?
No. One of the hotel staff. Strangest looking bellhop I ever saw. He was mishandling luggage.
Are you joking? What are we, the local tourist board?
I guess he had to be there. It was odd. I'm gonna check it out.
You will not. 009 is our only priority. Stay at your...
I will say, this just clearly popped up for a few seconds ago. This map is definitely cool looking. I want to see it. I want to see a bit more gameplay of it, but I do like it. It's definitely something new. And I do want to know what these two things mean. This blue battery and this green flask, I guess, maybe? Maybe there's something to do with the stealth mechanics or something, but I'm assuming... I don't know. We'll find out what they do, hopefully, in the trailer. But, yes, that's something I want to keep an eye on.
Your post, James. That's an order.
Yes, Mom.
Excuse me.
They had poor taste, if you ask me, and got what they deserved.
Pardon me? Need to see a man about a bag. Missed him.
Afternoon, sir. Staff and press only.
Oh, damn. Forgot my press badge.
You're not the first.
Can I duck through? I need to catch up with that bellhop.
Show me your ID and all's good.
Better go and get my ID then.
If you want to catch your bellhop.
Fair point.
that blue thing I just did, I don't know what they call that in this game, but it definitely reminds me of Instinct off Hitman. And I like it how the pipe and like the window ledges on the outside could turn that like that yellowish colour, which in Hitman they turn like a yellowy colour as well. When you go Instinct, everything turns green. Things you can grab or climb on turn that yellowy colour. I do like that, but I also like it that sorry, I'm just trying to think how I want to word it. How in Hitman, when you go into Instinct, everything goes grey, like everything goes grey, and then if it's these outlines on people, and and clear if you can climb on something or pick something up or interact with something that has that yellowy look. But here, when he just did that Instinct thing, if it's still called Instinct, everything went yellow that could be interacted with, and the rest of the map stayed its colour, which I like. That looks pretty cool. Keeps it maybe more real to say. Because if you're trying to infiltrate somewhere in real life, it wouldn't turn all grey just because you do something. It would be the colour that it is. I feel like that keeps it more real, maybe, is how I want to say it. Anyway, let's continue, guys. And I don't know if you just caught that just there when he was near the ledge, it said Watcher. I don't know if that maybe means Enforcer. It's like similar to a Watcher in Hitman. And also just here with this barrel, how it says light on fire and then it says lighter missing. That's kind of cool. I guess that could be like when you want to poison a drink in Hitman and it says, poison missing, or whatever it may be. I like those details too. Reminds me a lot like Hitman.
Do you think I could get Gretchen Wong's autograph on my daughter after the game? She dreams of going pro. What's that?
What the? God, sorry. Oh, there's a lot of things down the bottom of this screen at the moment. We've got buff, lure, not enough instinct. So I guess maybe is that what that is? It's not charged up enough. That just got burnt through a little bit. And then there's also focus, which is R3, which I don't know what that does. But that lure, which I don't know if that's you get someone to walk towards you, maybe like that peekaboo method off Word of Assassination, where you let that little yellow bar fill up, and then when the enemy it fills up enough, and just before you do your break line or something, they walk over to you. I guess that's similar to that. And I also do like the fact that it came up when you jumped over saying restricted. Clear in Hitman, it says, I think there's only two options. It's trespassing and hostile area, which clearly if you're in a hostile area they shoot on sight, and trespassing they escort you out. So I wonder if restricted's the trespassing version, and then hostile will be either hostile or it might be worded something else. But anyway, it's pretty cool so far. And whatever he shot that other guy with, I think, was that a trank dart? Because that's cool. That was also pretty cool. I don't know what he shot him with his watch or something, did he? I was sort of happened pretty quick. Might have to slow it down and rewatch it, but that was cool as well.
What? Let's see. What is... Odd.
The one in the dining hall? Yeah, I checked it long ago. Wasn't so hard.
Right.
Did you open it? You know what I mean. Imagine if you huddle on a cookie. Besides, I couldn't find a location.
Gate crashing a black tie event. Haven't done that since final year.
I'm not really a white person.
No, but are you? What?
Ken Banks, penetration tester. I need to have a stern word with your manager.
Good to have you on the team.
Okay, let me stop you right there. I have bets tonight.
Later.
This guy better be worth it. Don't mind me, ladies.
Good afternoon, sir. Which room is he in?
Dunno. But he's getting an extra mint on his pillow. That's for sure.
I will say quickly, guys, that if you seen back there that guy that was had the tools on the ground and he was there near that door just like 2 seconds ago. He was near that door and he had some tools in that toolbox on the ground. I had that trespassing sign with the sign. I swear that's the exact same sign off Hitman. Which if it is, that's fine. Maybe some people may complain that it's the exact same, but at the end of the day, when you've got a game made by the same company, same people, I don't know if it's the exact same team working on Hitman that have worked on this, but I'd assume there'd be a few people that are probably are, and the same, just everything's just like very similar. I guess there's going to be a lot of overlap, and I guess that's why the people, I don't actually know who asked, I'm not actually too sure who asked IOI Interactive to build and make 007. I guess it was the people who own the rights to 007, but I guess if they would have known going into it that there's going to be some overlap and a lot of things that are very similar, which is, I guess, it's familiar to players that have played Hitman and people who haven't played Hitman before. Well, I guess after they play this, maybe they'll go to Hitman because it's so familiar, and it's like jumping from one to another, so it'll be easier for them. But I guess time will tell.
Now, let's see what all the fuss is about. There's Greenway. Hopefully I'm the last thing on his mind. What are you here for? Kingsley alert. Best not get spotted just yet. Need to build a case first.
Bond, status.
All was quiet in the parking lot. No sign of 009. Over. How do you do?
Where have I seen him before?
I think he models for Alexander Dugin.
Oh, right.
Now, where do you go?
This is amazing. Is it your own concoction?
I can't take credit, I'm afraid. The hotel owner has a huge collection of mixology books from the 20s.
Book collector, huh?
Oh yes, his pride and joy. He's got all sorts of antique books on display about the castle and local history.
Wonder if you could help me.
I'll certainly try, sir.
Did you notice the blonde bellhop who just passed through here?
There's a face to pick out in the lineup. Probably one of the temps. He was asking for the directions to the backstage area.
A chess fiend. I knew it.
I'd stay clear of him.
Just need a quiet word. Nothing dramatic.
Looking for these?
Hold on. Just who the hell are you?
Not now. Eyes on the road. Look out.
That's the car.
It's got too much of a head start. You need to cut some corners.
Careful what you wish for.
I'm going to say, clearly, that quiet chat that he wanted to have with the bellhop when he said to the guy at the bar clearly didn't go how he wanted to. And the second thing I'm going to say, just being able to drive the car is really cool. Definitely something you can't do in any of the Hitman games that I've played. The Word of Assassination trilogy, I guess, can't do that. So it's really cool that you can do that in this. And I was wondering, maybe since you can drive a car, if there's any other vehicles we may be able to drive, maybe like a helicopter or something. I don't know, maybe not. I guess I'll have to wait and see, but I think I did see a helicopter in the trailer a few months ago, if I can remember. Maybe that's something else I'm thinking of now, but it'd just be cool if you could also fly a helicopter as well. Helicopter in a car, maybe a speedboat of some kind, since there is like water and stuff in the game. Maybe, I guess we'll see, but yeah, this is pretty cool so far. I like it.
Ambulances, watch it.
Buckle up.
Sheep. You're right.
I'm going to say quickly, guys, clearly Hitman, all the maps, most of the maps are pretty big, pretty spacious. You have lots of room to move around and lots of freedom of approach. I don't know if this game will be, once, maybe do different levels or mastery for each map, you can replace and start in a different starting location maybe. But I will say this map looks massive, like this, assuming this is all sort of the same, on the same map, or maybe this goes to a different level and that loads it in. But if this is the same map where we just were when you try to infiltrate that mansion, I guess, this is huge. So I guess we'll have to wait and see how that is, if that makes sense. I hope it does. But because it makes sense to me, so I hope it makes sense to you guys. But this looks really, really cool so far. And that shortcut he took before, where he went through all those that little veggie stand, and then there was that huge gap. I don't know, because he was following the red behind that car, and then they cut through that way. So I guess you can go either of those two ways. You could have kept following or take this shortcut. So I guess maybe there's different shortcuts and that you may not realise are even there your first run through, and then after you play it more and explore, you'll find shortcuts and different things to make it faster and more fun, which is clearly all part of it, which is really cool.
There he is.
Clear the road!
Hold tight.
Now we're talking.
I will say that was really cool where you can use the trucks, whatever you want to call it, but you can use it to jump over on its trailer. That's really cool as well. That's I'm just loving it. There's lots of cool features and stuff that they've added in that aren't in Hitman and stuff, which I know I talk about Hitman a lot while I'm saying this, but that's the one game they've made that I can compare it against with similar things. I don't know what other games I could compare this to by the look of it. Maybe I don't really know. Maybe Cyberpunk or GTA, not with everything, but like just the driving mechanics and stuff you can do like that. Like that's in GTA and Cyberpunk. If we compare it to that, I don't really know what games you would want to compare this to. Hitman's probably the closest so far, since it was also made by the same people, but it looks really cool so far. So looks good. I really look forward to being able to play this myself. And 6 months, it's getting really, really close. I was actually watching when they did the trailer a little while ago, that people were kept saying, "Oh, it's taking so long for them to come out with the game." Blah blah blah. I'm a person who I want the game to come out as soon as it can so I can play it, but I don't want them to rush a game and then it's just not good. So if it takes them 5 years to make a game, I'm happy for it. If it takes 5 years, as long as on release it's good. I don't want them to rush a game out because everyone wants it rushed out and then it's just not as good as it could be. Or they cut things like in Cyberpunk because they wanted to rush it so it could be out and released. On launch it wasn't the best, which now it's way better because they've gone back and made it really good, but they also had to cut certain storylines and characters out of the game because people wanted it rushed so severely. So sometimes, guys, we need to just be patient, let the game developers and all that take their time to make us a really cool game that's really fun and awesome, which is what we all want, and it's also what they want. They don't want to be rushed when trying to make a masterpiece of a game. Anyway, guys, enough yapping, let's get back.
Right. Who are you really?
Agent Charlotte Ross. I'm with the DGSE. That's
French intelligence. James Bond. MI6.
Yes, I figured as much.
What's your interest in...
I will say, guys, for anyone who quickly noticed that plane that was on the left-hand side, that maybe like a Global Master or whatever they like to call those huge-ass military planes, I am wondering if maybe, potentially, we can have a chance to fly one of those. Which would be really cool. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But the fact that it's in the game, I guess it gives us that possibility, which is really cool.
009.
Beckett didn't spend his fugitive years on a golf course, if that's what you think. DGSE has been hunting him for a long time. This is the closest we've ever gotten, and I'm not letting him slip through my fingers now.
It sounds like we have a conflict of interest.
How about we burn that bridge when we get to it?
Fine by me. sign of 009.
Plenty of his friends, though. I'm not loving the odds.
I've had worse.
Well, in that case, get down there, draw their fire. I'll flank them. We need to keep that plane on the ground.
Well, what are we waiting for?
There's that English sang-froid. Bonne chance, James.
Look forward to seeing this second bit of gameplay that we're about to see. Well, clearly we had, that car chase was a bit of gameplay, but this is the more on the ground, and we also get to see how the shooting mechanics work, which will be cool. So the gun's going to be there, which is nice, and nice and visible how many bullets you've got in the gun. Clearly we don't have any, extra mags or magazines, whatever you'd like to call it. And also on the right, like here right in the corner, I guess that could be potentially how much stamina or endurance your player has, if that's what it's meant to be for. Clearly, I don't think you can run out of stamina in, you can't run out of stamina in Hitman. You can just keep running until you either get shot or you stop running. But here looks like it's only limited to, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, and then you have to let it recharge, I'm guessing, but this is only speculation, guys. I don't 100% know, but anyway, it looks cool though, and I'm looking forward to see some of the gameplay with the shooting, so let's get to it.
Looks like I've got a plane to catch.
Go! Grab the lift off now!
You were warned.
I don't know what it meant by when it said license to kill. Just then, just when that guy started pulling out his gun and then it came saying license to kill, I guess that means maybe we're not meant to kill even the security guards in this game, or well, clearly not civilians, but just until they maybe have to draw first, so that we're covered, which would sort of make sense because I guess he's an MI6 agent. He probably isn't allowed to start killing first unless he's in immediate danger, which is a cool detail if I'm understanding that right. Since it did come up just after once he pulled it out and he was sort of in danger, it said license to kill and then he shot him. So I guess that's cool. That's a cool feature. I like that. And there's also a SMG here, so clear now we know there's more than just handguns, pistols. You can see one there. You can see our guy's got one. That's an SMG, so I want to know what other types of weapons they have. Maybe machine guns, shotguns, snipers, stuff like that, which is also really cool. And just by a little look, I can see some fuel barrels and some gas canisters. I'm wondering if maybe we can shoot them as well and make them either blow up or burn, which is really cool as well. It's funny that I say about him shooting them and making it blow up, and then he does it, so maybe I should have waited and let it see, but that explosion was cool, and it also destroyed the actual background, I guess, or the actual playable area, because that was a full bridge, was that little that railing bridge thing here was actually, they were standing on it, and then he blew it up and it's gone. So I guess you can damage the actual parts of it, maybe not everything, but part of it you can damage it so it can't be used, which I guess is cool.
Told me you needed a hand! No! Take him down!
Can't stay here. Plane's leaving.
Well, now he's got himself a shotgun, so that's 3 types of weapon classes so far. Machine gun, submachine gun, shotgun, and that guy that was fully body armored up. Well, that was a bit of combat, so I'm guessing there's going to be hand-to-hand combat in this game, just like Hitman, which is also, I like that as well.
Right behind you!
That's really awesome that you can shoot those huge fuel tanks or gas tanks, and when he shot one and they had a chain reaction, just blew, like all 3 of them got blown up. It was really cool, and I also like that you can blow up the car if you shoot at it. Luckily he only shot like 5 times, but the point is you can blow them up, which I guess is really cool as well. And now he's engaged in hand-to-hand, so this game's looking really nice, really cool. I really can't wait to see what it looks like on release.
You got this good! He's reloading! Push him out! I'm on it! Surrounded! Hose! Grab the hose!
Winging it.
I loved his little bad joke. If anyone heard that, I don't know, it might have been a bit too loud. It was hard to hear over the noise of the plane, but he's like, talk about winging it. That is just funny. And I also noticed that I do like it that the characters, not the characters, but like I guess the NPCs also engage in dialogue. Makes the game feel more real. Like the ones back at the mansion and the ones at the airbase and stuff. You can just them talking to each other just makes the game feel more real and alive, which is really nice to see. And that's cool that he was able to hop into whatever that other thing was, which clearly shows that you can drive more than just a normal car. You can also operate that, which I do want to see if we can operate other vehicles now as well. Like I said, or he said a helicopter or maybe a plane, which would be awesome.
Okay, 009. You're next.
Package secure. Snug in the front. Did you kill the transponder? No such thing with the radio stations 24 minutes out. No one's tracking us. Plenty of time to disappear. Come back for a plan B.
flying dark. It's all up to me. Think. Need a way to force it down. If I could access the flight control system. Let's make some turbulence. Never a dull moment.
Ready to go.
I will say it's really cool that you can make the, he hacked it and could make it, bank left or right, which is really cool. Which I guess you can make, which he did. Whoever's playing this game or however they made this recording, how he could bank the plane, and he made all the cargo and stuff slide over and hit the NPCs that he was fighting against. As soon as having to take them out himself, he gets the car to land on top of them, which is just awesome. Like, I know I keep saying the word awesome and that, but it's really cool. Nice to see. Really like the attention to details, and so far it's looking like a really cool game, which I want to see if it shows us him reaching the cockpit, because the first bit of we didn't actually get to see him reach the bellhop, which I guess that will be up to us when we get to play the game. We'll have to reach the bellhop ourselves. I don't know what he threw his watch onto that door for. I don't know if that was meant to be like a tracking device, maybe, so he can track it once he reaches the ground, or maybe if it was a bomb of some sort, it was meant to blow up to force the plane down. But I guess we'll find out soon. But I'm assuming it was a tracker. That'd be pretty cool, I guess.
Hey, I'm Patrick Gibson, and I'm honored to announce...
Well, yes, that's going to be the ending of maybe the gameplay. Oh no, there seems to be a bit more after this guy talks. But that clip, we didn't get to see him reach the cockpit either, but that was really cool to see. And I liked it how he punched that guy out mid-air so he used his parachute, which was awesome. Anyway, guys, I'm going to mute myself while this guy talks, and Patrick Gibson, was it? I didn't actually read all his name. But anyway, I'll mute myself while he talks and does his piece.
And that I'm playing James Bond in IO Interactive's much anticipated game 007 First Light. It's thrilling to be bringing this character to life in the gaming world, and I'm joined by an incredibly talented cast, including Lenny James as Bond's mentor Greenway, Priyanka Burford as M, Alistair McKenzie as Q, Kira Lester as Bond's most fervent supporter Moneypenny, and Noemi Nakai as the enigmatic Ms. Roth.
Bond's world is all about what's seen and what's hidden beneath the surface. You've just watched an extended mission playthrough. No commentary, just the raw experience. We hope you liked it just as much as we loved crafting it for you. But there's more than what meets the eye. In this next section, we'll guide you through how it all works. The tools, systems, and choices that shape the gameplay in 007 First Light. Let's take a closer look.
Welcome to the world of James Bond in 007 First Light, where infiltration and espionage are just two of many spycraft skills. In this mission, our unseasoned but highly trained Bond must track an assassin through a sophisticated Kensington gala. You'll want to blend in with the crowd while scouting for tactical options. Creating a mental map of available pathways without giving yourself away.
Trying to get past you.
Go to the security room. It's first floor, east wing. Staff offices.
Got it.
Bond must gain access to the upper floors, but some areas are off limits, even for those with a stolen ticket.
Sorry, sir. Can't let you through.
Just looking for the bathroom.
Other side of the bar.
Dialogue from other characters can offer clues to the mission's progression. Listening in on conversations is a useful intelligence tactic, potentially revealing opportunities for an easy breach.
If he doesn't make an appearance in the next 10 minutes, he can watch from down here. Yeah, do that. Rob Minkley, Crux Magazine. And you are?
Rob Minkley. Sorry for the wait.
About time, Mr. Minkley. No miss gave up on you. Right then, go grab your camera, and I'll take you past security. What?
Photography can be such a negative experience.
Don't recognize him.
First Light provides multiple pathways for achieving Bond's objective,
Looks you enough.
if he's prepared to get creative.
What?
All set.
Follow me.
Bond's gamble has paid off.
The balcony should give you an excellent view of the stage.
Sorry, miss, but this man can't go upstairs.
Relax, fellas. He's with me.
You say so.
I read your articles in Crux Magazine on rogue AI and cognitive warfare.
Hopefully this is a good time to drop in.
You won't always receive the red carpet treatment, so sometimes you might have to take the initiative. In these highly volatile stealth situations, it pays to choose caution over direct confrontation, as everyone can be a valuable source of information.
Saunders. I'll be needing that key card.
Watch it.
What?
That needs a look.
Moments when Bond remains undetected offer the chance to survey hostile areas.
North exit. That's my way out.
Bond can use the environment to his advantage by choosing from multiple routes, exploiting opponents' positions or security vulnerabilities.
Christmas gifts are just clogged up our cabinet.
Depending on the situation and the odds, Bond can always go with a quick and blunt strategy.
Oh, here is he!
Could have played that a little smoother, James.
He got away with it this time, but they could have called reinforcements. Alternatively, Bond can opt for a more elegant style, using the scan from his watch to highlight options for distraction and misdirection.
What was that?
I'll have a quick look.
That scan that you can do on his watch, I didn't know what he was scanning with, but now I know. The old mate just said it was his watch. Is just pretty much like a more fine-tuned instinct, I guess, of Hitman. And I really like it. It can be used for that. Looks like it could be used to poison that guy before. When he's trying to get the camera, it just looks really awesome. I want to know what other features maybe that watch can do. It looks like it had like the emetic poison that made the guy go vomit, which is awesome. I wonder if there's you can also use it to sedate them as well. And other stuff, maybe even a lethal poison one, which we don't actually have like a lethal poison dart gun in Hitman, but maybe James Bond will be different, which I guess we'll have to wait and see. And also like that you can eavesdrop on players as well and listen to their dialogue to help you, with the mission story, which is, the same as Hitman. You can also eavesdrop on different things and learn information to help you progress the mission, which is awesome as well. Really cool.
Who sets the bar? What is wrong with you?
Oh, that is awesome. You can just break the door handle off and keep them locked in the room. That's awesome. I wonder if there's a way they can open it up again, or if you seal a door, it's sealed. So if you used to go into a one-way room, like say there's only, like say it's like on the 3rd floor, and you go into a room, could you break the door handle off so they can't open up the door, and then you escape out the window or something like that, which would be sort of cool if you can do that. That's how I see it, but I guess we'll find out.
Your Q gadgets are custom developed to be powered by resources found in the environment, so be sure to stock up when you have the chance. Aside from your signature watch, a gift from Q, you'll have other gadgets in your arsenal. The laser fires a direct beam of energy that can be used offensively against targets or tactically on environmental weak points,
Take care of that right away.
opening up strategic options to avoid combat or spring traps. The smoke device confuses and disorients foes, letting you pass through undetected, offering a chance for concealed stealth takedowns. The world of 007 First Light will see Bond face different opponents, some of whom cannot be bluffed or charmed into compliance. Using a dart phone to incapacitate them will give you an opportunity to talk your way out with a charismatic flourish.
First, I asked for Boston since...
Oi, I need to find Saunders. There's a chance the suspect is dressed as security. The bastard could be hiding right under your noses.
Damn. I'll keep an eye out for new faces.
But sometimes, hard as you may try to stay hidden, a fight is unavoidable.
Told us. If he was from MI6...
What? Excuse me? Who are you looking for?
That's really cool. So we have Smoke, we have the Tranquilizer, and the Seeker. There's also the Laser. So we've got some really cool gadgets, which is awesome. And I also like it that there's also, which I only just noticed just then, which there's still security cameras in the game, which is awesome. And it looks like I'm assuming it's going to have like that highlight on the floor, which it looks like it had, so you can see where the camera's looking, so you can avoid it. So I'm wondering if that means we can also shoot the cameras out, or if there'll be a surveillance recorder like in Hitman that you can take out, so you can eliminate all of them in one hit. And I also like it that when we got caught on the security cameras, it comes up with, as you can see here, reinforcements incoming, so you know you have to either get out of the area very quickly or get ready to hold them off, which is a nice attention to detail. And I also like it that we have the white dots above their heads, which I'm going to assume it means they're enforcers, just like in Hitman, which is another awesome detail as well. And we can also now fake surrender, or strike, which is same in Hitman. Actually, I think in Hitman though it doesn't say strike though when it's time to fake surrender until they get close enough to you. Then you can like say combat or whatever it says.
Relax, off-duty museum security.
Don't.
Having been discovered, Bond will need to rely on more than wit and charm to contain the situation. In melee combat against multiple assailants, you'll need to think fast. Combining throws, parries, and direct strikes with environmental takedowns and items.
Simon says don't get up.
Sometimes James will need more than his fists to get out alive. When enemies show clear intent to shoot and kill Bond, you will be granted a license to kill. Trained by the Royal Navy, Bond is an expert marksman.
So I was right before, so if your life is in immediate danger, I guess from the NPCs, then they are going to kill you. We're given permission to kill, which is why it says licensed to kill, which he sort of confirmed it. He just sort of said that, you know, in that situation you are licensed to kill. So I'm assuming that means when we're not licensed to, we're not allowed to kill NPCs. Maybe we fail the mission, or we'll lose points if we resort to doing it straight away. I guess we'll have to find out if there is consequences for killing when you're not allowed to license to kill, but I do like that. It's really cool.
Q pistol firearm is a great conversation starter. Enemies can provide additional firearms. You'll just have to borrow them for a moment. With quick thinking, you can turn the tables on your enemies by making the very environment a deadly weapon. Gadgets used for stealth and infiltration can also be deployed in combat to disrupt enemy attacks or provide further offensive options. Allowing you to fight fire with fire, or distract to make your escape. Adversaries come equipped with different levels of armor, requiring either greater ballistic might or tactical improvisation. To support him in challenging situations, Bond can use his own instincts. This mode will help you focus on your most difficult targets. Whether human...
That was awesome. I don't know if anyone else was able to see it. They're sort of moving quickly, but he shot the gun out of his hand. That is awesome to be able to do that. I don't know if you're able to do that like bigger weapons like a machine gun or a shotgun, maybe a pistol. Is it the only one you can do it with? That is really cool that he was able to shoot the gun out of his hand and he was sort of standing there stunned that he didn't have a gun in his hand while this guy's pointing one back. And that's just awesome. And for anyone who's seen a few moments ago where he shot that little circle pellet thing onto that crate and it blew up is also really cool as well. Which I do like that.
Or environmental. Bond must be fast, cunning, and uncompromising to prevail in the world of 007 First Light.
Thank you for your visit. We hope to see you again.
Somehow I doubt that.
Anyway guys, thank you for watching. This will be up on YouTube as soon as I finish recording. I'll start uploading. If you pre-order now, we will get... If you pre-order guys, we'll get it early on 27th of March, which is about 6 months from now, roughly, give or take. Anyway, looks really cool. The game looks amazing, I will say. I really liked it. And that ending bit where he pushed those explosives over to them and then shot them to get all three of them, it's really cool. So I look forward to seeing what else we haven't seen, if there is anything. I guess there's a few different gameplay things that probably haven't been seen or shown here that have still been hidden from us until the day we get it. But it does look like the early access is cool. Get a few different tools, weapon skin, and some elusive, exclusive outfits. My bad. The one thing I want to know if we're able to replay the maps, or however they've set it out, if it's either a map in a map format or a level format, is if for replayability, if you can have different starting locations, which I don't know yet, and if there's going to be like challenges, like in Hitman, there's challenges for each target and different thingy, you know, drowning kill, blah blah blah. If something similar to that to also achieve, because I'm assuming this is going to be a big-ish game, maybe. I guess we'll have to wait and see if more information comes. But so far, guys, I'm going to keep it sweet. This game looks really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to play it with you guys when we stream it and put it on YouTube and stuff like that. And really excited. It looks really fun, amazing. Love the combat so far. Been able to drive just looks really cool and definitely familiar for a Hitman player as well. It's got a lot of things that are similar, very similar, which is going to be good. Anyway guys, I'm going to stop yapping on now. I will put this on YouTube and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you for watching.